Hello and welcome to the core and cardio circuit here today. We're going to need an exercise mat and a medicine ball or a lightly weighted object. 3 to 5 kilos is ideal. The workout itself is based on 2 rounds of 4 exercises. Round 1 is going to be 35 seconds work with 15 seconds rest, and round 2 is going to be 30 seconds work with 10 seconds rest, all core and cardiovascular based exercises. We're going to go through the demos for these exercises shortly, but if you're ready to start the workout, please jump to the 3-minute mark and get started. The heel kick exercise is a fantastic lower impact cardiovascular exercise. All you need to do for this one is sidestep and kick that heel up nice and high towards the bum. It can be a great idea to use those arms and add in an additional row, not just for timing, but also for coordination and balance. So as you pull back with those arms and row to the chest, we're going to kick that arm up and then shift that body weight side to side. To perform the dead bug exercise, lie on your back, and then we're going to alternate the arm and leg, extending the arm over the top of the head and the foot out towards the floor. The aim is to keep the foot and the hand off of the floor so we don't make contact, but to reach out as far as you can. You can reduce the range of movement to make this exercise easier, and do take care not to overarch and compensate through the back, and you need to have good control through the pelvis. We're working the core and the lower back very hard and very well with this exercise. Classic jumping jacks. We start with the feet together and the hands at the side. We jump the feet out and bring the hands over the head in a nice big arch. We want to time it so the feet come in and the hands slap down to the thighs at the same time. We want a good tempo. This is a full body cardiovascular workout. If this exercise is too much impact on knees or ankles, then please check our modified jumping jack variation of this exercise. Russian twist, working the oblique side of the abdominals and the lower back. Take a weighted item such as a medicine ball or a dumbbell and then rotate side to side. You want to lean yourself back until you feel the abdominals start to engage, making sure you've got a bend at the knees. Work to the range of movement that's comfortable, keep those arms out front and make sure that you're not touching the ball on the floor. Rotate round as far as is comfortable and make sure this is a pain-free range of movement. To make this harder, cross the feet and lift them off the floor. To complete the modified burpee, all you need to do is take a chair for support, keep the feet together, and we're going to jump in, out, and then side, side. So jump the feet in, jump them out, side, side. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. To perform the crunches or curl up exercise, lie on your back with a 90-degree bend at the knees. Place the hands on the thighs and then slide up, reaching those fingers to the top of the knees and just beyond. The aim is to lift the shoulders off from the floor but to not bend forward excessively. Maintain a tennis ball width underneath the chin by looking diagonally up as you come up, being careful not to strain the neck by pressing the chin down towards the chest. Right, we've got 10 seconds and we're kicking off round 1. We've got 35 seconds on the clock. We're kicking off with heel kicks, our first cardiovascular exercise, and we are off. So pull through with those arms, kick those heels up to the bum. Nice and rhythmic, nice and quick. So cardiovascular exercise followed by core stability exercise. We got 4 per round. Each round we're doing twice. 35 seconds for round 1 with 15 seconds rest, and then 30 seconds with 10 seconds rest. Keep these coming. Heart rate should be start to come up. Last 10 seconds. Got a little bit of coordination involved in this one, but certainly do want your heart rate to be nice and high. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. 1 down. Okay, so we're lying down on our backs next for dead bugs, and we want to take the hands straight up, facing up at the ceiling, and then we're going to take those legs up as well, and then we're going to alternate arms and legs. The trick to this one is getting started. Once you've got that coordination, it's not too bad. So stretching out, point those toes. The lower you can get that foot to the floor, the harder this is going to be. We want to try not to touch the floor so we maintain that tension through the abdominals. Now, of course, you can reduce this range of movement if you need to. It's going to make it a little bit easier for you. And if you do have a stability ball, you can do this by holding a stability ball over the top of the chest between the hand and the leg, or the hand and the knee that stays there. Nearly there. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Back on your feet. We've got jumping jacks next. So we've got full jumping jacks or our modified jumping jacks, which we've done in previous sets. So lifting those arms up to the side while stepping the foot out to the side. 3, 2, 1, go. So classic full body cardiovascular exercise. This one working a lot of the shoulders, a lot of the arms, a lot of core stability still involved in this particular exercise because it is keeping you nice and sturdy, nice and strong through the core as you're jumping through this movement. It's stopping that chest from leaning in and arching at the back as we land in between each one. We want to get that timing right, so we've got the arms over the head and then we're slapping those hands on the thighs as we come down with those feet together. We're nearly there. Last 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Fantastic. 3 down, 1 to go. Back onto the mat for this one. Russian twist. So we want a lightly weighted object, something that's around 3 to 5 kilos. A dumbbell or a medicine ball obviously is ideal, but you can grab anything that has a little weight to it. Okay, so sitting back, and then we're going to go side to side. So rotating round. Good. So we're keeping that bend at the knee, leaning back into that V-sit position. So we should feel those abdominals engaged before we start this movement. And then we're going to rotate side to side. As far around as you can. Try to keep that ball or object off the floor. That's going to take all the tension out the muscles, and we want to avoid that. But we do want to rotate as far as we can. Obviously, pain-free range of movement is super important. If you are feeling particularly strong, let's cross those feet and get them off the ground. And relax. Good. 40 seconds rest. Round number 1 done. Also say set number 1 done of round number 1. So we're off in 30 seconds again. Round number 2 or set number 2. Same exercises. And we're going to be kicking off with 30 seconds on the clock. Heel kicks will be our first exercise. Okay, so if you haven't had a drink, please do make sure you grab one now very quickly. And then we're going back to heel kicks in 4, 3, 2, 1, go. So pulling through, nice high heels, nice and fast. Good. So good tempo for this one. Want to get the heart rate up nice and high by the end. So a good bit of coordination involved in this one. So we definitely want some nice fast paced heel kicking. You can add this in as a double step if you want to. So you can side step out, 2 to the left, pull the heel through, 2 to the right, pull the heel through. Or just keep going where you are, keep that rhythm up and relax. Good, 10 seconds rest. Straight down onto the mat for me, dead bugs and next. Hands up in the air, knees up in the air. 3, 2, 1. Alternating arm and legs, let's go. So extending out. So I said before, starting is the challenge with this one. But once you've started, it should all come together. Demanding on the lower back as well, so make sure we're not tipping the hips, the pelvis forward too far. Maintain that control through the lower back while you're performing this exercise. 10 more seconds on the clock. Keep those coming all the way to the end. No resting till we get to the rest point, which is in 2, 1. Relax. Fantastic. 10 seconds rest. Back on your feet, please. Jumping jacks next. We're off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms over the head. Let's go. So nice and rhythmic, nice fast pace for this one. Again, if you're not doing the full jumping jacks, you can do these as a modified jack where we step one leg out to the side and bring the arms just up to shoulder height, and then we switch legs and switch, bringing the arms up. Good. Okay, we are into our last 10 seconds. Keep that pace up, keep that tempo up. Heart rate should be high by the end of this one. If not, let's pick it up for the last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. Russian twist down on the mat for me. Grab your weighted item, medicine ball or dumbbell, whatever it is you're using. Lean back, V-sit position, feet together, and rotate side to side. Nice action. Good. As I said before, if you want to make this one harder, you can take those feet off the floor. So cross them over and lift them up. But if this is challenging enough, which is fine, just keep those rotations coming. Nice rhythmic action. No pausing in the middle for this one. We're going left to right. It's one big rotation at the torso. Keep that ball off the floor. Rotate as far around as you can. Pain 3, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. Well done. So we got 60 seconds rest here. Grab yourselves a drink, and then we're going to be going into round 2 very soon. Okay, so we've got 20 seconds on the clock. We're going to be going into our round 2 set 1 very soon. We're going to start with squat, jab, cross. So squat, jab, cross. If you need to, you can use a chair for this. So do this as a sit to stand cross, jab, cross to make it a little easier. Okay, let's go. So squatting down and then throwing them out. 1, 2, 1, 2. Good. Squat down, elbows in. 1, 2. Nice high tempo on this one. Just a great way of using very, very minimal to no equipment to get your heart rate up. You don't need any space for this, but we're working full body. We're working legs, we're working the glutes, working the bum muscles, working the back, working the arms, working the shoulders, and absolutely 100% you should be working that cardiovascular system, the heart and the lungs, nice and hard. We're nearly there. 3, 2, 1, and relax. 15 seconds rest. We're going to go down onto the mat next for plank. So you can do this one either on the toes in the full position or on the knees, modified position. But we want a straight line through the shoulder through to the hip. Okay, let's go. And so we're going to hold that there, nice straight line through that shoulder down to the hip. Push the hips back a little bit if you need to. Make sure those eyes are either straight down or diagonally down and forwards. Don't get that chin down towards the chest. Say if you want to, you can do this in the full position up onto the toes at the back. 15 seconds to run. Keep holding. 10 seconds left. Breathe through this exercise. Nearly there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Fantastic. Number 3 coming up, modified burpee. So grab yourself a chair, or you can do this one on the mat if you would prefer. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and the action for this is in, out, side, side. So we're jumping those feet into the chair and out to the side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, in, out, side, side. 1, 2, 3, 4, in, out, side, side. So the chair gives you a little bit more support, makes this a little bit easier. You can 100% do this down on the mat. That is not a problem. It will be a little bit more demanding, but that may be applicable if you're feeling a little bit stronger. Doing these workouts for a while, and it's no problem to make them a little bit more challenging as we go. Last 3 seconds, 2 and 1, relax. Brilliant, good. We've got 1 more left to go. 10 seconds rest now. Down onto the mat for me. Chair away, lying on your back, bend at the knees, hands on the thighs. We've got crunches coming up in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So slide those hands up, eyes diagonally up and forward, keeping that chin off the chest. Nice 90-degree bend at the knee down towards the heels. Don't take those heels too close or too far away. Both situations make this exercise very hard. If the heels are too close, you won't actually be able to flex forward. And we're trying to get those shoulders off the floor, and then we're just reaching up, crunching the torso, crunching the abdominal muscles. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Fantastic. 40 seconds rest. So that's round 2, set 1 done. We've got round 2, set number 2 coming up in 30 seconds. Please make sure you have a drink, towel down if you need to. So we're going back to the start. 30 seconds on the clock, 10 seconds rest. We're kicking off with squat, jab, cross. Okay, final set coming up now. Last 10 seconds. So squat, jab, cross. Grab yourself a chair if you're going to do this as a sit to stand jab, cross. If not, we're off. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So squat down. 1, 2. Jab, cross. Good. Nice and quick. Getting a real good cardiovascular burn. Heart and lungs should be working and pumping hard, particularly by the end of this set. Very good. Keep those coming. Digging in now. Last 10 seconds. That's it. Nearly there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. 10 seconds rest. We're down on the mat for plank. Straight down on the mat. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So holding on the knees. Push those hips back. Nice straight line through the shoulder, through to the hip. If you're doing this in the full position, we're coming straight up onto those toes. Elbow wants to be directly underneath the shoulder. halfway through. Now the hand position for this is interesting because as long as the elbows are shoulder width apart directly underneath the shoulder, it doesn't matter if the palms are facing down, facing each other. You can be clasping the hands in the middle. It doesn't really matter. We just want to make sure those elbows are directly underneath the shoulder and relax there. Good 10 seconds rest. Modified burpee. Grab yourself a chair if you're using a chair for this one, or get yourself ready on the mat. We're off in 3, 2, 1, go. In, out, side, side. Jumping in and then jumping out to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4. In, out, side, side. 1, 2, 3, 4. In, out, side, side. Good. Keep those coming. I know this is a hard one. It's going to make the shoulders and the arms scream as much as it is the cardiovascular. It's a good idea to have your t-shirt tucked in for this one as well. It's one of those exercises that is not as forgiving. 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Fantastic. Down onto the mat for me now, lying on your back. Bend at the knees, 90-degree bend, hands on the thighs. We're going to be sliding up for crunches in 3, 2, 1. Good. That's it. So slide those hands up, lifting the shoulders and the top part of the torso off the floor. Great example of an exercise that doesn't need a huge range of movement to be very effective. Very good. 10 seconds. Last 10 seconds. We're nearly there. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Brilliant. 40 seconds rest. Grab yourself a drink. Heart rate should be high. Abdominals should be starting to feel the burn. 100%. So make sure you have yourself a drink. Now, for those people that were paying attention, you're probably thinking to yourself, why isn't this set over? Well, we've got a bonus round to do today, and if you'd clocked the total runtime for this workout, you probably would have realized that our 2 sets weren't actually the whole workout. So we've got one more round to do of 6 exercises. We're going to be doing these heel kicks, plank, jumping jacks, plank, squat, jab, cross, plank. 35 seconds for each of our cardio exercises with 15 seconds rest, and 30 seconds for each of our core exercises with 15 seconds rest. That means you've got 3 rounds of plank and you've got 3 cardio exercises to do. So get yourself ready for heel kicks first. Let's go. So pulling through, get those heels going. 35 seconds on the clock. And we're going to do this final round of 6 exercises to finish out this workout. We're going to make sure that cardiovascular system has worked hard. These are short circuits, but they are very effective. But we do need to put the effort in. Need to make sure we make them count. And you are certainly going to feel this in your core, certainly tomorrow or certainly early into the day after. Keep those coming. Pull those arms through. Kick those heels up. We're nearly there. 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. Good. 15 seconds rest. We're down onto the mat for the first of our planks. Good. Get yourself ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. So 30 seconds on the clock. First of our planks for the final round. Good. First 10 seconds done. Breathing through. Try not to hold your breath for these. Try and contain yourself and maintain that good posture. Good last 10 seconds. If you're starting these in the full position and you're starting to find your core is getting tired or you're feeling it through your lower back, please drop down onto the knees. But if you can, hang on. Last 2 and 1. Good. 15 seconds rest. 2 down, 4 to go. Jumping jacks or modified jacks coming up next. We've got 5 seconds on the clock. 4, 3, 2, 1. Jumping jacks, big arms, jump those legs out. Good tempo for this one. Modified jacks, so stepping out, lifting the arms up to shoulder height. If we're using the modified version, should be just as quick, just as cardiovascularly demanding. Good, first 10 seconds done. Sorry, first 15 seconds done for this one. Good, last 15 seconds left to go. Keep pushing through. Last time for each of these exercises. There are no more bonus rounds after this, so we want to make all of these count now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. 15 seconds rest. We're back down onto the mat. 3 down, 3 to go. So we got plank coming up in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So plank again. Again, choosing your position. So you can start, if you've been doing the full position, you're feeling it in your back, I'd recommend you start on your knees at this point. Or you're free to start in the full position, drop down, or if you've been pushing through on the knees, that's fine. Just stick with that. Last 10 seconds, hold that good form, breathing through, nearly there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Fantastic. 4 down, 2 to go. We've got squat, jab, cross. We're off in 10. 4, 3, 2, 1. Squat, jab, cross. Let's go. So dropping down, 1, 2. This is our last cardiovascular exercise for this workout, I promise. But we are going to absolutely push it right until the end. Heart rate's going to be nice and high. Going to be sweating by the end. If you're not already, you should be sweating by now. 15 seconds left. Push through. I know you're tired. I know those arms are tired. I know those legs are tired, but you've got 10 seconds left. You got 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Amazing. Brilliant stuff. 5 down, 1 to go. Last plank. Plank number 3. Or actually plank number 5 for this whole workout. 3, 2, 1, and hold. So there's been a lot of plank in this workout, and I know you'll be thanking me for that another day, maybe. Maybe not right now, but we're going to finish this strong. You have got 15 seconds of this workout left, so whether you're on your toes, whether you're on your knees, breathe through, hold, and concentrate. We're nearly there. No dropping, all the way to the end. 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. That is a full set. Nice work, everybody. Well done. So that was our core and cardio blast. I hope you enjoyed it. Quite a great workout, but quite an easy one to kind of change out some of those exercises as we've gone through. If some of them are a bit tough, but also very, very good way of putting these exercises together. I hope you enjoyed today's workout. Please feel free to go and complete the cool down video and stretch it off as you need to. Make sure you have a drink, make sure you get plenty of water in, and don't be surprised if you can feel those planks come the end of tomorrow. Well done, everybody, and I hope to see you in another video very soon.